pictures that they just showed of him when the son broke free and went to a neighbor's home asking them to call the cops, and he was in the ambulance. That is sad, bro. That's so sad. Shame on all of them. All of them. Quit. I see you. I see you.
But don't you have to have a warrant?
But don't you have to have a warrant? No, not when you're sitting there. A kid just broke free of your home. They ain't gotta have no warrant. Quit, Bubba.
We ended up walking all the way through the entire house. And you're just looking through each door, closet. Go downstairs, like a basement that's all concrete walls, concrete floors, concrete
It's
ceiling.
okay.
We found looked like to be a safe that could have been just a safe for guns or a safe room.
You have a room downstairs that has a safe wheel on the front. How do we get access to that to ensure that there's no one else in this house?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's the Ruby. What's her name? Ruby Frank or Frankie, however you pronounce her last name. Ruby Frank. Ruby Frankie, the mom influencer. I'm watching that documentary on Hulu. Fucked up. Fucked up.
Attached bathroom and an attached closet. I cleared the bedroom, and then Sergeant Coleman cleared that bathroom. I heard him talk to somebody.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Sergeant Tolbert. What's your
That
name?
poor kid locked in a dark ass room.
The girl looked like a young boy, sitting there, shaved head,
Shaved head.
real skinny,
Real skinny.
didn't talk to us.
And it was a girl.
Kind of looked scared to me.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
You scared?
Why do you have kids to do that to kids, bro? That is fucking disgusting. Look at her arms.
I never hurt you. I just want to make sure you're okay. If you're scared,
She just got skin on bones. Ew, I hate that. I hate, ugh.
Young children in a bad situation, and it's hard not to.
Wait, I see you, Bubba. You're right next to me.
Up.
I'm looking right at you.
Sergeant Hallman continued to clear the room, and I said,
That's sad,
I'm
bro.
just gonna stay here.
I ain't even about to lie. I know, having their one son sleep on a beanbag chair in the basement for 7 months and thought that was okay.
How did that day begin?
But duct taping them and stuff?
I don't even remember. I don't remember a lot of that day. It's just
Telling the
clear.
daughter when she went off to college that she's no longer welcome to the family. Like, basically, her mom doesn't want nothing to do with her and she's not welcome to the family just because she went off to college and
Family.
showed that she didn't want to be part of the family. Like, no. I've never seen her on live laugh my ass off.
My phone started ringing.
Why is that
I
so
looked at it.
funny? Like, why is that so funny
And
for
a
you?
heart emoji. She was calling me out of the blue. So I answered it.
That's sad.
I was so
There's no way
emotional.
the dad didn't. I know.
First time in over a
That's who's
year,
talking right
I was
now.
having a conversation with the woman that I love, with my wife. She was talking to me again.
That's sad.
She was in
I'm
pain,
watching that Ruby Frank
and she said,
documentary
"I
on
have to
Hulu.
explain."
The mom influencer.
And she started to share with me
There's no way.
that the two younger children were demonically possessed.
Oh, what the
I remember
fuck?
asking how. Well, how do you know?
How did he not know, bro?
And she said, well, they've confessed it.
Yeah, they were Mormon, yes. Like, I don't understand how he's saying that he didn't know what was going on. Even if you're working on your marriage, that doesn't exclude him from still being a dad and still checking in on his kids. I understand that he was afraid that it would ruin his marriage and his wife told him that he needed to leave and give her space to work stuff out, but that wouldn't stop me from still seeing my kids. Like, you left them.
I was going to go get those kids.
He said I was going to go get those kids and I was going to go bring them back home. You're part of the problem.
Results 4,500 would be in our HPD best
Yes, yes, I think so too. That's why she was so against men, and that's just sad, bro. That's why she was so against men and telling the men that they were in the wrong and the wives are always right and that the wives should get away from the men and yada yada yada. That's sad. Actually, that's not true at all. I don't even go live every day, so what the fuck is wrong with you? It's on Hulu.
Your doctor may recommend screening for certain HPV-related cancers. Routine cervical
It's on
cancer
Hulu.
screenings are still needed. You shouldn't
Yeah,
be
trying to
prescribed
isolate her for
allergic
sure.
vaccines, ingredients, or use. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened
But yeah,
immune
it's
system
like
or pregnant
Devil
or
in the Family, Ruby
The most
Frank,
common side
or
effects
Frankie,
include
however you
injection
pronounce her
site
last name.
headache, fever, nausea, dizziness, tiredness, diarrhea, abdominal pain, and sore throat. Fainting can also happen.
Help protect yourself against certain HPV-related cancers. Talk to a doctor or pharmacist.
That's just sad.
You just got this
And what's crazy is the oldest daughter looked up, like the oldest daughter, yeah, it's on Hulu. The oldest daughter, Sherry, she searched the, like, Jody and said that, what? She, like, Googled Jody, and she tried to tell Ruby and her dad, Kevin, like her mom and dad, Ruby and Kevin tried to tell her, like, tell them that Jody lost her therapist license and all this stuff, like, so I don't understand how they didn't listen to her. Like, she Googled Jody and it showed that she lost her license. She had a secret room behind a safe and they found rope, handcuffs, duct tape, gauze.
Dressing for wounds. He mentioned like a cayenne pepper and honey paste, which was made to put on his wounds, and duct tape. But that one was
Oh,
so
that's
bad,
disgusting.
too. Outstanding
Yeah, that's what they just
girls.
said. Honey and,
We didn't know where they were. We
to
had
put on
other
his wounds.
agencies throughout the state looking for
Man.
them.
Ruby, it's the police department. Open the door. Do it now.
Police department!
That's sad, bro.
Alright, let's go.
We
That's
had
so
local
sad.
police search the Frankie home.
Police department!
The two little girls were eventually found close to the Frankie home at the house
Yeah.
of a friend of Ruby's.
The body cam footage is sad. She was only worried about herself. I know.
But at that point,
There's a really
Ruby
good
was the person
YouTube
we
doc
really
about it
wanted
too.
to
Ooh, I'll have to check that out. Thank you for letting me know. I'll have to watch that one too. You know what this just reminds me of? It reminds me of the Gabriel Fernandez. Like how his mom and stepdad like really did him bad and tortured him, and that's sad, bro. That's so sad.
we were searching the house.
Yeah, it's sad. I cried when I watched that on Netflix. I bawled my eyes out. Especially when they showed the picture of him when he was in the hospital. Oh my gosh, bro.
And then, right now,
Your stepmama. Who are you? It's happening somewhere right now, I know.
she didn't ask questions. She didn't ask how the kids were.
The pool photo, yeah.
Just nothing.
She just clocked out. Don't even care. They're arresting Ruby. She just don't even care. Quit. Quit. Relax. You don't have to, like, step all over me, Bubba. You're right next to me. He's heavy. I'm sorry. Rick is so heavy. He'll be stepping on me and, like, killing me, man. She don't even care. She's just mad that she got caught. It's called The Trials of Gabriel Fernandez. It's on Netflix. Jody is being charged. Jody's getting charged too, I'm pretty sure. They both are.
Ivans Police Department.
Quit!
And I walked in and I walked
Go shower, I do shower. Why do you assume I don't shower?
I'm Kevin Frankie.
I do shower.
And I'm here to pick up my 2 children.
What, do you want me to literally be live and fucking
She said, oh, okay.
be live and take a shower with you guys on live or something?
A couple
Weirdo?
officers, they have your children. They want to speak with you about some things.
What you want? You want me to go prop up my camera and freaking take a shower while I'm on live, you weirdo?
I remember
Ugh.
just thinking to myself,
Can't
I
stand
just want
people.
my kids and I want to go.
That's Rick.
What do you think about?
And then Rocky is somewhere behind me. What are you doing, big head? Ow! Ow! He gets so jealous. Ow, no! No, you're being too rough.
This is crazy for a dad
Rick.
to not have seen his kids in over a year.
He didn't see his kids in over a year.
I was nervous. I was terrified. Because in my mind, they were
Quit!
the
You're being a
wolves wanting
dick.
to tear my family
You're being a dick. That's why I call him Rick the Dick. Yeah, they're big old babies. As you can tell, Rick is very, very clingy. Always glued to my side. And then Rocky's always laying right next, like he'll take one side of me and Rocky gets the other side. Big old babies.
Why did you not tell me?
Big old babies.
I was afraid to do anything that would point them towards Ruby.
Why?
Because I was trying to protect her.
You should have been trying to protect your kids, not your wife that kicked you out and threatened and did that to your kids. What's wrong with you, boy? Ew.
That a 12 to 13-year-old
Please quit.
was knocking on doors.
You're killing me, Smalls. No.
Water.
Get off Rocky. Come on, that's not nice. He be stepping all over Rocky like Rocky's not laying right there.
Malnutrition.
Like, bro, he's laying right there. I know you see him because I see him.
So he had duct tape on his extremities. On his
You
hands,
want in life.
on his
That doesn't make any sense what you just said.
world burns that were used to tie
You want in life? Speak some English. That's not my real hair. Actually, it is.
Understand it.
Like, actually, it is.
Sense to me, I truly believe that they were lying to
Do
me.
you not have any hair? What's your deal? Are you just mad because I actually have hair and you probably don't have none?
And I refused. Because, I just
That's
wanted
not
to
my
be
real
with
hair.
you.
It actually is my real hair. You're just mad because you probably have no hair at all. Can't grow none.
On that wall. And I look at it every day.
Confused.
At work. Every day. Working. Back to my family. Safe like family.
I know. Thank you for the heart me. I know. Like, if you're going to try and send me, do better because I promise you I'm just going to laugh it off.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Quit. Quit.
I didn't know what to do. I just want my kids back. I want my family back. My wife back.
I'm not making fun of you. I was talking to somebody else. I'm sorry that you had cancer and lost your hair. I'm not saying that's funny at all. Nobody was talking about you at all. Somebody was trying to like make fun of me and say that this isn't my real hair, and all I said was, what, are you upset because you probably can't grow your own hair? Like, I was not making fun of you or talking about you at all. Obviously, if you had cancer and lost your hair, I am so sorry, and I'm sorry you went through that, and I'm glad that you survived it. Like, I don't understand why you're... I'm not making fun of people that don't have hair at all. Like, I don't know why you assumed I was talking about you, but I was not.
She said nothing, wouldn't give me anything.
Yeah, I'm not making fun of anybody. If
Long lengths.
for not having hair. But if that dude was trying to say something about my hair not being real. So I was making a joke back to him for trying to, like, talk shit to me, basically. Why does everybody get blocked? The only people that get blocked are people talking shit and being rude. That's it. The only way you get blocked and muted on my account is if you're talking shit. Because who are you to me to even talk shit to me in the first place? And I'm not going to argue with somebody who doesn't know me well enough to judge me in the first place. So that's why people get muted and blocked. Not you, Healing Mama. I'm talking to the, whatever her name is, Laesop, something, Laesop.
So I trust my attorney. Don't say anything. I asked him, he's like, I know that. Just let me be there with you at the top.
Is it Laesop?
You guys seem nice people.
I don't know how to pronounce most things. Like, I always ask. I really always ask how to pronounce somebody's name if I'm not sure, and because I feel bad for mispronouncing somebody's name. So I always try to say it a couple ways and see which one's right. Stop. Sit down, Bubba. Sit. Relax yourself. You're spazzing. Perfect, yeah.
She's clearly trying to manipulate
So
us in that moment.
Laesop, that's correct? Or is that right?
I'm with you guys on this. I would love
Laesop?
to share, but
I don't want to say your name
my
wrong.
attorney told me not to, but I want to. I want to be forthcoming.
Ow. Ow. Laesop. Okay.
Clearly.
I don't want to pronounce your name wrong. Yeah, you're good. I was not. I promise I'm not. Quit it. Why can't you just lay down? You're stepping all over me. You're stepping all over Rocky. Relax. Thank you for the tiny diny. Relax yourself. You're tripping. Rick is always tripping. Let's just be real. Thank you for the tiny diny. Ow. You're stepping all over me like I'm not sitting right here. Excuse me. Excuse me.
That's the reason they don't call them clean bikes.
Yeah, he's got enough energy for him and Rocky. Rocky knows the difference between inside. Oh, see, you almost fell off the bed. And I just had to catch him. It's like he doesn't understand how big he is. He will dead ass just fall off the bed because he'll try to step. I don't know. I don't know. He's just, it's like he doesn't know his own size. You got your hair all over me. All over me. Rocky's different. Rocky knows indoor and outdoor behavior. Rick is like that. Like he's just a spaz all the time. Rocky only really like gets super excited when we're outside, but he knows to chill inside. I only have 2 dogs, but I got 2 dogs. Rocky's right behind me. Yeah, they're big old babies. They're both rescues, so.
At this point, I had no contact with my mom. I was just
Quit.
isolated for a whole year.
Do not step on Rocky.
I was at work and just
Do
was
not
sitting in
step
my
on.
dark chair.
He's doing it anyways.
And my boss
You get
came
so
up to me,
jealous, Rick.
and,
He's more
she just
clingy
said,
than any
"Hey,
girlfriend I've ever had in my
I'm so
whole ass
sorry.
life. I promise you.
It's
Rick
all over the
is more
news.
clingy than any girlfriend I have ever had.
Just let us know."
Ever.
And I had no idea what she was talking
Ain't that
about.
right?
So I get on my break and I go on my phone and instant look up.
Ain't that right? You're more clingy than any girlfriend I've ever had, huh?
There it was.
Yes, you are.
YouTube parenting influencer Ruby Frankie.
You're stepping on my fucking... He is a big old baby. Rocky is too, though, huh, Rocky? Yeah, they're big old babies.
I was being fed all this information, and I remember my thought process was,
You're gonna fall.
this is
Trying to,
not
like,
real, and I really believe
You're
that.
gonna
This
fall.
is-
Do you realize that's the end of the bed right there that you're trying to step on? Are you trying to walk on air? Because that's where you're gonna go.
Jody and my mom were
That's where you're gonna end up.
chosen people. I really believe these were the last days. The prison would crumble, They would walk out and they would be...
Quit.
That's what I
Why are you being
truthfully-
so like... He just pinched me with the front of his teeth on my hand. Oh, you're stepping all over my stomach. Oh, please, get off my stomach. You're like, oh, that hurt. Quit. Hold on. Move over. You're stepping on my stomach and it hurts. Over here. Move. Move. Can I sit? Apparently not. I'm not allowed to sit on my own bed. Let's be real. It's Rocky and Rick's bed. I just sleep in it with them. Your bed, huh? I just quit. You see him trying to freaking push me off the bed? He'll literally knock me off the bed.
He had mentioned going out to Hellhole Road. It's just in the middle of the desert, and they were forced to run.
He's stepping on my stomach. That hurt. He's heavy. It's their world. I just live in it. I know. They're my babies, though. I do love my dogs. Was I muted? For what? I was about to say, you're not muted. Or you wouldn't be able to comment at all. Oh, you stepping all over my stomach, bro.
There's this blue folder.
Who are you?
This is everything. Like, she's literally...
I love how random people try to get in my live acting like they know anything about me. You don't know nothing about me, son. Get the fuck out of here.
The day-to-day recollection of events.
How do you know somebody off a 2-second live? I really want to know. How do you know me well enough to judge me when you've only been on my life for 2 seconds? Like, huh?
July the 10th.
Not you, Madison, no. Man, you got your hair on my face, Rick.
He emulates a snake. If he wants to emulate the Savior, he needs to be 100% obedient.
You too, Sarah. I hope you're having a good night as well. Found my doppelganger? That's weird.
And the good works need to be painful.
She was online talking to her friends. I haven't heard her ask for anything. People get on my nerves, bro.
In the journal, you can see...
And it just really agitates me when they try to say that I'm on live every day asking for something. I'm not even live every day. So how does that even make sense? How does that logically make any sense?
So her anxiety...
I don't even go live every single day at all. I go live like maybe... It's not every other day either, but that was a good try.
But she thought she was doing what was...
Definitely not every day. Or every other day. Do I live in Canada? No. You can go too. And it's always people that have no followers.
When I poke his back to get in the sun...
Why don't you show your real face, and I bet we could find out something about you.
I told him, give your demon friend a message for me. I will not rest.
No real profile pic, right.
I will fight
Like...
him until the day you die. There's absolutely no doubt what that young boy did that day.
They have whole pages dedicated to you. Good for them. You want to know why? Because if they just did regular content with their own faces, nobody would like them. Nobody would like their stuff. Nobody would comment on their stuff. The only way they have any views, any likes, any kind of attention is by posting other people.
They don't know because I'm not supposed to contact my mom at all. And I got no response
Like-
from my mom either.
No, they don't. No. I wish I had to take... I have
So
this one in, and I have a set with this one. No, they don't. No. I wish I had to take... I have this one in, and I have a set with this one. And Sarah, I don't know why, but it didn't even go through. I don't know if you have PayPal or Venmo by chance, but it didn't even go through. It like canceled.
children being under the influence of evil spirits and the things that they were purportedly doing.
I don't know why.
This is the hardest part.
Do you possibly have PayPal or Venmo by chance? I don't know what's going on with my Cash App, but it's been acting very, very weird. Like,
it was the right thing to do.
oh, thank you for the hat and mustache.
I walked into the house for the first time.
I don't know why, but I don't know if it's because... I don't know what's wrong with my Cash App, but, like, if somebody tries to help and you're like, I don't know, it, like, blocks certain people out of my Cash App for some reason, and I don't know why. It's been acting very weird. Thank you for the TikToks.
And buckets.
Like, I don't know what's going on. It's been doing that for a lot of people lately. I don't know why.
Drawers and the drawers were all
I don't understand it.
empty.
You think maybe it's because I have my Cash App card locked?
The things I was believing weren't compatible with the facts that were
Could it pop?
sitting in
No.
front of me.
I don't know what's going on with it then.
I
No.
walk in, and
I don't know what's going on with it then. It never did that before.
Down, and he stands up, and we hugged, and he just sobbed. He apologizes, and I apologize for the
Someone's
mess.
probably reporting your profile to Cash App.
No,
I don't know why.
They were packing up to leave. They were moving. He said, "Wait,
Alright,
no,
is it
no."
Taryn? I don't want to say your...
Where? Why? This is their home. This is where
I asked about another one, and they basically said there was nothing they can do about it, because it'll say canceled for your protection. That's their reasoning. And then nothing, and they say there's nothing they can do about it. So I don't know
And we talked for 6 hours.
why it would do that.
So I started asking questions.
They will cancel payments and instantly refund it.
Really moved to St. George.
I don't know. I've got
True.
PayPal and Venmo,
What's
but
going on in my house?
that is kind of annoying that Cash App is like weird like that.
Nodding his head and he cried and he was so.
That is kind of annoying that Cash App is like weird like that.
Nodding his head and he cried and he was so.
All of a sudden, too.
Because you've helped me before.
Things made sense.
I think that's why. Because it said, I think she's never,
We've been lied to this whole time.
I think you've helped before with a couple dollars. So I think that's why. I don't think that Sarah person has ever helped, like, I think that was her first time, but it says canceled for my protection, and I don't know what that means. I don't know how to take that off or anything like that. I don't know why it's doing that. And when I reached out to Cash App support, they basically said there's nothing they can do about it. It's like a security thing. But I'm like, how does that make sense if I'm trying to accept it? Like, if I'm telling you it's okay, then why would you still block it?
Dad,
You know what I mean?
Ruby and Jody
Rick,
had done something
you're stepping on my belly, Bubba.
I feel angry.
Sarah,
when I
do you possibly have PayPal or Venmo? I don't know why, but it didn't even go through. Like, at first it showed me, and then it said it was canceled for, like, my protection or your protection or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't know if you possibly have PayPal or Venmo, but I don't know what's going on. I guess Cash App's doing
I
that.
packed my bags and walked away.
You had to close your account and make a new one? Dang, man. Oh, I would hate to have to do all that. Like, closing my account and making a new one. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what's going on. Please, you're stepping on my belly. My belly hurts. Please, Rick. I don't know what's going
They
on.
don't call them big bikes, am I right? Because of dirt bike. Gas station.
Do you possibly have PayPal or Venmo by chance? Wait, will you lay down? You're stepping on my stomach and you're making my stomach hurt, bud.
From Oklahoma.
They have to fill the silence.
The bathroom code's 9914.
Probably.
Can protect you from the
It's fine. If I have to, I'll end up doing what they said and make another one. Close that one and make a new one or something. I don't know.
After I gave birth, my hair wasn't sensitive, it was gone.
when I spoke to my dermatologist.
Yeah, I don't do anything like that. I don't do anything like that at all. Stop, please. You're stepping on my belly, bud. You're making my stomach hurt. Quit. Yeah, I don't do anything like that, but... Rick, he keeps trying to step on my stomach. It's making my stomach hurt. Please, buddy, please. Quit. You're hurting my belly. That's weird. See, I don't even do anything like that, so there's no reason for it to... Why does that keep shutting off? There's no reason for it to not work. Like, I don't even do that. Sarah, do you possibly have PayPal or Venmo? By chance?
And to count 3, aggravated child abuse, a second-degree felony.
Jody convinced Ruby.
Why does my comment keep getting deleted? What comment? Girl, if you're you can't just delete a comment. You get muted or blocked, period. If I was deleting your comment, you would have been muted or blocked and you would have never, like, you would have never been able to comment in the first place at all.
Jody was very gifted. Part of the gift was to be able to get people to believe things that don't even make sense, but they believe
if you can't just delete comments, you either mute and block the person and they cannot come back on here and comment at all. Like,
my brush with evil only led me
TikTok might have blocked whatever you were saying.
Before I thought that these teachings were of him, and I saw so thoroughly fit. No part of it embodied him.
I'll send you 50 to shut up. Really?
I found it very difficult to look at Ruby, and so I chose not to.
Ms. Frankie, how do you
Like,
count 1, aggravated child abuse, a second-degree felony?
he said I'll send you 50 to shut up. Like, you're a dick. Why you gotta be like a douchebag for? I'm on my own live. If you don't like that I'm talking on my own live, then get off my live. It's that simple. If you don't like that I'm talking on my own live, get off my live.
It was heartbreaking seeing her in ankle chains and
You really think that dude was gonna send me 50? He was just talking shit. You really think he was gonna send 50? No. He's just trying to be a douchebag.
I just stared at the judge the entire time.
If you don't like me talking, or don't like my content, block me, you'll never see me again.
That I believe dark was light and right was wrong. I personally have seen too many crocodile tears from her.
I've asked like 6 times, I don't know.
She is sorry.
He really would. Yeah, you should know better. People like that are just being ignorant. Thank you for the heart puffs, Tulips. I appreciate you.
what do we do?
I can't sign up for Uber or Lyft myself because of like my traffic record. Like, I've had too many violations. They won't let me sign up. Like, on my own. I wish I could. Every time I try to sign up, they won't let me. Because I would do DoorDash and Uber Eats or something for extra. You know, Tulips, thank you so much for the heart puffs, though.
I will never talk
Yeah,
to her
they won't
again,
let
like,
me.
whether she's the most
They literally won't let
apologetic
me.
person in the world
change anything for me.
My PayPal is up in this little thing. I'm trying to raise $42 so I can get the dogs a bag of food. They've got enough for tonight, but I'm trying to make sure they have more food.
And that was mine.
Man, he got his hair all over me, bro. Like, you can't see it, but jeez, like he's got his hair all over me.
I miss the mother figure. I miss how she was when I was very
But
young.
this,
But I think
that's my PayPal.
is deserved.
Man, he got his hair all over
You know,
me,
at
dude.
least until all the kids are 18 years old.
Woo.
But that doesn't mean that
It's $42 with taxes altogether.
Just know that. Definitely. I'm always.
You're getting your hair all over me.
He's
Yeah, I'm a security guard.
yeah.
I'm a security guard. So,
The actions that she did are atrocious.
I've got like $4 and some cents. Girl, get out of here. I knew she was trolling. Because she, obviously, whatever she kept commenting is against community guidelines because it never went through. Your Cash App won't work. With your that's a fake ass account, bro. You have no followers. You have no following. You have no bio. Your profile picture is of seasoning. Like, I get the Purina 1, lamb and brown rice, high protein dog food, because that's the only kind that this dog right here can eat without it making him sick. Any other dog food I've tried to buy him, Rocky's pretty chill. Like, he can eat a lot except for kibbles and bits. That's the only thing that really messes him up. But Rick, any other dog food makes him throw up. And I know you've heard me say that. It's always been that way. Rick, please scoot over, Bubba. Please scoot over. You're stepping all over my... How? Hey, go show us the kitchen right now and prove... What has that got to do with anything? I'm not asking for my food. And you're not getting my address. Why the fuck would I give you my address? I don't know you. You know how many people have gotten my address and leaked it on this fucking app? Like, do you not understand how many people have... How many have you seen it happen? Amber, I know you know what I'm talking about. You've seen it. Tulips, I know you've seen it. People have gotten my address and my stalkers got my address and leaked it all over the internet. I was staying at a hotel and got in trouble. They wouldn't extend my stay any longer because she kept calling and threatening the place and was giving my name. So they said it was becoming a safety and security concern for all the other people staying there. At two different places. 2 different places. That's facts. Stalker, yeah. I have a restraining order against her. Rick, you got your hair really all over my face, dude. Man. She's been doing it for 4 whole years, bro. 4 whole years. Literally 4 years. I was live at Walmart buying a pair of boots for my security guard job, and while I was live, she popped up at the Walmart. Came straight to the shoe section and everything. Like, what do you mean? Hell no, she ain't no ex-girlfriend of mine. No, sir. Her name is Sam. No, sir. Or ma'am, sorry. Like... You should tell us your security guard outfit. I can't. I'm not allowed to, and you know that. How many times do I have to say that? I got wrote up for posting in my uniform. I got written up for posting in my uniform. It's against our, what is that called? Social media policy. I'm not allowed to be on live in my uniform. I'm not allowed to post a picture on Snapchat in my uniform. My boss had she like literally pulled up a picture of me live in my work uniform when I first started my job, or first switched to my security guard job, and then had a picture of my Snapchat story and everything in my uniform. I had to sign a form after she went over it with me. I had to sign the paper that she went over the social, what is that called, social media policy with me, and then if I post in it again, I can get fired. And I'm not getting fired over you. I'm sorry. It's really not worth it. I'm not losing my job. Nope. Like, and I've said that multiple times. I didn't even know you weren't allowed to post in your uniform until she pulled up my social media where I had posted in my uniform. She had my pictures off my Snapchat, off my off of my TikTok account and everything. Showed me like the pictures of me in my uniform on my social media. Like, and I had to sign the form that she went over the social media policy with me. So if I violate it again, I will be fired because she already told me. So why would I do that? You know what I mean? Like, why am I going to get fired? For what? That's not worth it. I'm sorry, but it's not. Thank you for the roses. It's really not. I'm sorry. But that's the God honest truth. I really did. I didn't even know how she found my shit, for real. Like, I didn't know how she found my social media that fast. But she had my Snapchat story and everything. Literally pulled up. Had it on a piece of paper, like the form. And it's on file. So she signed it, that she went over it with me, and I had to sign it that I understood. And if I post in my uniform or show my uniform or anything like that, I can get fired. And I am not getting fired, bro. I'm sorry. Not happening. I am not getting fired. How does... I have a job, Goober, but go ahead and assume what you want. Because I don't want to I can't post in my work uniform or I'll get fired. Like, why would I do that? Why would I? Like, why would I do that? Why would I get fired just to show you my uniform? Like, what? She had both of them. She had both my TikTok accounts and my Snapchat. That's what's crazy. She had both of them. Why is that so loud? Lord have mercy, that was loud. She had the pictures. She showed me. Like, I had my beanie on, I had my outfit on, and I didn't even know you weren't allowed to do that. I knew there were certain things you couldn't do, but not, like, I didn't think it was a big deal to take a picture in my work uniform. I didn't know that until she literally showed me. I had to sign a form after she went over it with me, and I had to sign a form that she went over the social media policy with me. So if I show you my uniform or post my uniform again, I really will get fired, and I'm not getting fired. I'm sorry, I'm not. For what? 2 seconds of a troll? Like, you expect me to want to get fired to show a troll my uniform for 2 seconds? No. What the fuck? Would you? Would you get fired? If your job didn't allow you to post in your uniform or anything like that, would you show your uniform or post in your uniform for 2 seconds for a fake-ass troll account? No, you wouldn't, right? So I don't get it. Like, if you wouldn't do that, then why would you expect me to? Does that make sense? Not true. Try again. It's actually a fact. I mean, would any of you do that? Would you guys get yourself fired showing your uniform, like, for just to show your uniform to a troll for 2 seconds? Would you? Would you honestly? So why would you expect me to do that? I mean, come on. Thank you, Tulips, for the roses. So why would you expect me to? That's all I'm asking. Like, you wouldn't do it either. No, because like 3 people just said that, and they were all fake ass accounts. Pull your uniform up. Pull your uniform up. Like, how many times do I have to say the same thing? So that's all I was saying. And none of you would do it either. I know that for a fact. Because no troll is worth you losing your job over. Not anybody. Hold on, I gotta restart the live, guys, because for some reason I have a restriction on my live, and I don't know what the heck I possibly did. Reasonable people wouldn't want you to risk it. Thank you. And notice how it's always trolls? Because they know I can't. They literally know I can't, or I'll get fired. That's the only reason why they ask. I always show proof of everything else. So, I don't understand. But hold on, I gotta restart the live, guys. I don't know why I have a restriction on my live when I literally didn't do anything, but hold on one sec. I'm gonna restart the live.